What's up, everybody? This your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. So I'm out here in the city of New Orleans by the lakefront, and I got the Moto Z3 Play with me. I've been having this device for about a day or so, and let me give you my first impressions about this device. Motorola has really stepped up to the plate. I've been very impressed with Motorola as of late, right? So they sent this device to me for review. So let me give you my thoughts on maybe 24 hours with the Motorola Z3 Play. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric again with another video. So Motorola have sent me out the Moto Z3 Play for review, and I've been having it for about 24 hours or so. Let me give you my thoughts about this device. Let's go on and talk about the specs on the Moto Z3 Play. This device has a huge 6-inch display. Motorola is calling it the Max Vision display, right? It has an 18:9 aspect ratio. Also, this device has a Snapdragon 636 processor with 4 gigs of RAM. Also, in the rear, you got dual camera setup, which consists of a 12 megapixel and a 5 megapixel. And in the front, you do have a 8 megapixel camera. So power in this device, you got a 3000 milliamp battery, and this device is running Android 8.1 cookies, that's what I call it. So that is the specs for the Moto Z3 Play. So let's go ahead and go over the device. On the right side, you got your fingerprint scanner, your volume up and down. On the top of the device, you got your SIM slot, and on the side of the device, you do have a texture power button. And at the bottom of the device, you got your power port. So on the back of the device, you do have your cameras and your pogo pins at the bottom. Yes, this device does support legacy generation Moto mods, which is a good thing. So overall, this device looks good, it feels good, and I can tell you, one of the things that Motorola have done here, right, instead of putting the fingerprint scanner at the bottom, they put the fingerprint scanner on the side. So that's something different that Motorola has done with the Z3 Play, right? So let's talk about the performance on the Moto Z3 Play. Listen, I've been having this phone for about 24 hours. Just like every other Motorola phone, this phone is running smooth and fluid. One of the things that I like about Motorola phones, they optimize the software to run very smooth and fluid. You would never tell that this device is running a 636 processor, right? You would think that this phone is running a high-end 835 or 845 because of how smooth and how fluid this device is. This device does not miss a beat when it comes down to performance. I don't know what Motorola does to their phones, but I can clearly say that when it comes down to performance, Motorola has knocked it out the park because this device runs very fast and smooth and fluid. So thumbs up to Motorola that keep on delivering good performance in all their devices. So let's talk about the battery life on the Moto Z3 Play, right? I've been having this phone for about 24 hours, and I can tell you so far, along with other Motorola phones, the battery life has been pretty decent. And as I go with my review period, I will make videos telling y'all guys how my battery life has been on this device. But for the first 24 hours, the battery life has been pretty solid. So let's talk about the cameras on the Moto Z3 Play. Listen, I've been making a lot of camera reviews with Motorola phones, even with the Moto X4, the Moto G6, and now that I have the Moto Z3 Play, right? Let me give you some camera samples with this device along with the Moto X4 and the G6. Let me put all three of these phones together and give you a little small snippet on what I'm talking about using the cameras with all three of these devices. So check this out. What's up, guys? So these are all three cameras, the Moto Z3 Play, the Moto G6, and the Moto X4. I want to give y'all guys this full coverage here with all three devices. And look at that. And I'm going to have a full camera review with all these devices, guys, so y'all guys can see which device is king supreme. And I'm going to walk, and you be the judge for yourself. There's a lot of wind blowing out here. So you're probably going to hear a lot of wind as I walk here. And let's look at that sign. Look how beautiful that sign is. As you can see, Motorola have stepped up their game when it comes down to the cameras, right? I have a lot of camera reviews that I'm gonna do with this device, so stay tuned for that. But overall, the cameras on here has been pretty good. So let me give you my conclusion of having the Moto Z3 Play for the first 24 hours or so, right? Motorola has stepped up their game. I remember having the Moto X, the Moto X4 that I still have. I have the Moto G phones. Motorola have stuck to their guns, have done exactly what they need to do, updating their phones, making sure that their phones run very good. Battery life has been stellar in most of their devices, right? The cameras have did leaps and bounds from where they was a few years ago to where they are now. Motorola have kept to their promise of saying that they're going to have 3 generations of devices that will support the Moto model that you bought 3 years ago. Some of the things that you have to get used to is having a fingerprint scanner on the side, right? Usually phones, except the Sony XZ premium devices, have their fingerprint scanner on the back or at the bottom. But Motorola have decided to put the fingerprint scanner on the side, which is not a bad thing. It's something to get used to. And listen, I am going to report back to you guys and let you know exactly how I think the fingerprint scanner works on this device. Overall, I'm impressed using the Moto Z3 Play, right? A lot of people is kind of etchy as far as the price point with this device, right? Listen, I got further testing to do with the Moto Z3 Play. They make that determination whether or not it's good or bad when it comes down to the price. As you know, in 2018, we start to see prices skyrocketing when it comes down to devices, right? But it is what it is. I got further testing to do with the Moto Z3 Play. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Moto Z3 Play in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.